Welcome back here to episode number 25 of the Ironman series. In today's video, we got something very special here to share with you guys, and that is the Spooky Festival. We're going to be recording a video here today about the Spooky Festival, and we're going to be mostly fishing here, and we're also going to be doing some grinding to get some candy. Now, this Spooky event or Spooky Festival is actually our first one on the Ironman profile, and it's going to be very neat because there's going to be several events happening throughout this Spooky Festival. So apparently, an hour before this starts, we can do spooky fishing, and spooky fishing, you have a chance of pulling up very rare, secret, spooky mobs, and they'll drop candy and different type of loot as well as you can actually pull one up, and it's called a werewolf, and we actually need werewolf skin to build a werewolf set, which is very, very cool. Now, not only is the set very cool, but since we get candy, we actually use the candy to purchase special spooky items at an NPC at spawn. Now, there's going to be certain items such as talismans, rings, and different sort of helpful items that we need for this Ironman profile, which we can purchase once we have collected enough purple candy and green candy. Some of these items include the intimidation talisman. We can upgrade that, and we can also get a new talisman which is called the candy artifact. Make sure to stay till the end where we show you all the loot as well as our personal upgrades we're able to receive during this sort of spooky festival. Now, if you guys don't know, make sure you guys to check out ZachPlays. He's an island member here, and he's also a YouTuber on Hypixel Skyblock. We'll link him in the description. Now, we also want to mention that we were going to be doing this event with him, and unfortunately, Zach didn't show up for the first event. It was actually very early in the morning for us, so we'll put in a clip of that. And then we also have a second event we attended, which was today, and Zach was there to do that. So let's partake in the first event of the Spooky Festival here, which is going to be fishing, the hour before the Spooky Festival starts. Oh, we got ourselves another scarecrow. Oh, we got ourselves our first werewolf here. I'm gonna need some help here because I probably will die killing this thing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for saving me, whoever did that. Oh my gosh, and as you can see, we got ourselves a skin, so that's awesome. That's definitely a step towards the armor set. Now, as the first event started here, we were busy grinding away. We're killing a lot of mobs, getting a few werewolves. Now, unfortunately, not every werewolf will drop a drop. It'll actually be like from 0 to 3, you get a percentage chance. Now, I actually ended up getting, I think it was two werewolves actually dropped skin. So one of them dropped 1, the other one dropped 2, which is nice. But unfortunately from there, we just kept going and trying to get some more drops. And also trying to get some talismans which the nightmares carry. Now, the nightmares are actually horse-like mobs that come out of the water. They look like ghosts, basically dead horses, and they carry a talisman. It's called a horseshoe talisman. Oh, I got another sea creature here. It's the horse. Nightmare, I think it's called. And what did we get? Oh, no way. I got a lucky hoof, and I'll actually give you a higher % chance of getting a trick-or-treat, basically loot box from a mob. I can put a clip in of how those things look here, and you get a chance of getting a trick or a treat. Now, a trick, of course, is another mob that will try to kill you, and a treat will give you the candy right away. So that was the first hour of the Spooky Festival. We're going to go ahead now and cut to the spawn, where we're going to be using our candy to purchase some new items. It was actually a very successful first hour of fishing. We were able to receive a few pieces of skin, and I was actually able to obtain my first lucky hoof, which is a very rare talisman that drops from the nightmare, which is that green horse, and I was actually able to obtain it in the first hour. Alright, so apparently there's still 1 more hour left of spooky fishing, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Just take a look at our loot. We got a lot of purple candy. We got 15 purple candy, and we got 35 green. We also have a special purple candy, which is recombobulated. It's at rarity legendary, so it's an upgraded rarity. So this happened just because a player killed my sea creature or my horse, and this candy dropped here that was recombobulated, which is very cool. Exactly, and I also have 14 and 37 so far from this event. Now, we're fishing through the festival, so we weren't killing mobs, and we're also fishing an hour. It was actually not really an hour before we started late. Thanks to our Discord members again for telling us to start fishing. And as you can see, I also have some more here from the last event. This is a long time ago. 64 green and 23 purple. But that's pretty good here. So we can get the trick-or-treat bag for 1 candy. Let's go ahead and buy that right now. There we go. We got the trick-or-treat bag, which is awesome. We can keep our candy in there. And then we can get also the first talisman here, which is the candy talisman. It costs 16, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And now we can also probably upgrade this because I think the upgrade costs, 64 more candy. So right now we have We have only 51. So let's go ahead and grind some. We can grind some mobs quickly and get this to the next rarity, which is going to be common. So while we're actually in the spawn here, or in the hub at the NPC, we actually had some bats that spawned in our lobby, which is very nice. And as you saw from the clip there, we didn't even know that we could pick up these candies. It's actually very good for our Ironman profile because we thought we had to actually purchase these bats ourselves. Or not even just pick them up, just not even have that opportunity to get the candy. So that really helped us out a lot. We got a lot of extra green candies, and we're able to upgrade a few of our talismans again. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of bats here in spawn, and they're all dropping candy, which is perfect, actually. We need this for a talisman. Let's just go ahead and run around here. I'll switch quickly to my other set here, my mineral set, so I can run faster. Oh, there's one on the ground here. Oh, let's go. I didn't think we could pick these up with Iron Man. So OP. Okay, so we just got enough candy from those bats. That was so helpful in our spawn here. We just kind of lobby hopped, and then we got a few more candies. Now I actually have 23 more extra candy and a bit more. So it's actually like 32 more or 34 more candy, which is amazing. So now we actually have enough to upgrade our talisman. So we actually needed 64 green candy to do that. So let's go ahead and grab that out of our accessory bag. Let's go ahead and buy the rare. So now we got the talisman. We actually got the next rarity of the talisman, which is awesome for the profile. So far, a very successful event. So as the first event wrapped up here, we headed back to the island, and as you can see, Zach was still not online, you know, he decided to sleep in. So we did a little funny joke here. We actually were able to purchase him a candy bag and a talisman also, which I have a clip of here, and let's put that in right now. All right, so here goes Zach. There's your candy talisman and your trick-or-treat bag. I'll leave a little message for him. There you go. So that's so funny here. We actually put a chest on the island that says, "Here you go, sleepyhead." And I wonder if he's going to react to it. You have to see his video to see if he actually does. I hope he does. Because, you know, I went through a lot of work to get those candies, and I almost didn't have enough to actually upgrade my talisman. So, lucky to him, he got this stuff, even though he didn't show up. And there we go. Now it ends up being the next few days later, because the spooky event happens every 5 days. So we waited for the next spooky event and sort of took advantage of that. But we kind of noticed a bit too late, and we noticed that Zach was already fishing, and that's why we found out that the spooky event was already on, the spooky festival, because he was actually trying to catch up. He's trying to catch up that first hour where we fished without him. He's trying to catch that up with his profile. Now that initially was the plan, but we thought he would let us know in the Discord, and he actually went ahead and just started. So we actually hopped on and started as well, and kind of surprised him with that too. So he tried to catch up, but I don't think he really did. And you know, the only reason why we found out he was fishing was because he was streaming it. You know, if he wouldn't have streamed it, we wouldn't have found out. So he would have probably been able to catch up. But too bad for the stream. He kind of spoiled it, and we kind of caught on. So that being said, let's put in the footage from fishing, or round number 2 of the Spooky Festival here, where we actually do go and grind mobs. And we actually got some good candy from that. Okay, so we're here at the second spooky event, and I know we did pretty good here. We got a lot of candy again. As you can see, if you look at our candy bag, we got stacks and stacks of green. I got 64 purple, but we gotta spend it here. As you can see, Fear is here right now, and he's offering us actually a few things we can still buy, which you couldn't buy last time. I could buy myself the Intimidation Ring here, which is a common accessory. It's another talisman, which we definitely need, so I'll do that actually right now. So we actually just did a bat event here, and as you can see, we got a bunch more candy from the last shot we just had here in the video. As you can see, we got another 3 stacks, which is crazy of the green candy. Exactly. So as you can see, my candy here, I have 2 and 27 stacks of purple candy, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full stacks of green candy, and 59 of the remaining pile here. So a lot of green candy, which means we're gonna go ahead and now buy things behind us here. Create our candy artifact as well, and there you have it. Damn. So we got ourselves the Intimidation Ring and the Forceful Candy artifact. I'm glad it doesn't take away the reforge, because it's definitely pricey to keep reforging them. So that's nice. Put it back in the accessory bag. Alright, so I'm going to buy the Megabat Compass as well, so I know where they are in the future. It's only 32 candy. There you go, we got it. So after purchasing the items we needed to here at the Spooky Festival, we went back and finished off our fishing, that extra 1 hour that they give us. And we were lucky, and we actually had Meridiana elected at the same time here. And we ended up getting shark fishing and spooky fishing at the same time, which is awesome. So we got some sharks and of course some cool mobs from that spooky fishing. So going over my loot here from the event, you can see that in the top chest, there's a lot of fishing stuff here because we did a lot of fishing. But the main thing, I kind of grouped the items that are most important here from the spooky event. You can see that we have 3 ecoplasms. We got 4 werewolf skins. So that was the werewolf skins I was talking about. Then we got 2 candy corns, 16 shark fins, 2 blue shark teeth, and we got 2 nurse shark teeth, as well as 8 blaster lanterns, which is just for like killing mobs. And we also have 2 pumpkin guts. So that's the main thing. Of course, I have another chest with a little bit more fishing loot. But the main thing from the event is right here. We're well on our way to making our set, but we're still very far away. Now, let's go over my loot real quick here. Now, it's nothing too exciting. As you can see, I did get the 4 werewolf skins as well. I also got 1 ecoplasm, some nurse shark teeth, and I didn't get any blue this time, only 2 nurse shark. We got ourselves some pumpkin guts and also the Spooky Festival compass, which helps us get the bats, the mega bats, which is really good. But I also want to mention that the pumpkin guts here are really good for upgrading your trick-or-treat bags. We actually need 8 pumpkin guts to upgrade our trick-or-treat bag here, which we definitely didn't get in this event, but hopefully we'll get that in the future. Now, with like fishing loot in general, I kind of have it over here. I didn't really organize it too much this episode. As you can see, just this stuff here. Got some trousers again. Right here as well, we got another fairy seal helmet, but it's just kind of funny stuff. Just some basic fishing things, but nothing too exciting in that sense. Now, also a quick overview of the profile upgrade here. As you can see, we now have an epic candy artifact, as you saw us upgrade that throughout the video. We also now have an uncommon intimidation ring, and I have my lucky hoof here, uncommon accessory, which is very rare drop for the talisman. I also want to cut this in quickly. I also have a special item here, which is a recombobulated purple candy, another rare item that you can only get when someone kills your mob, and then it's a recombobulated item and you can only pick it up, right? So that's what happened here, and now I have a recombobulated item as well. My brother had those fins, those shark fins, and now I actually have a candy that is recombobulated, which is very cool. Exactly. Now we actually got the epic, which is what we're talking about here in the beginning. We managed to do it. We upgraded to the epic, and as you can see in our candy bag, we still got a bunch of candy, which is great. Of course, we need more purple now because things are getting more expensive in that sense. The green candy is just kind of some basic stuff, some uncommon items, which are kind of almost through. But of course, it'll also help us just get bats maybe in the future and things like that. So that is sort of the end here. We want to say thank you so much for watching. Also, make sure to smash a like on this video. It helps us out. Also, thank you so much for the support so far. We actually are growing so fast. We're already at 3,300 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. And I want to mention, we're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to join the code, subscribe, join the channel here, and just follow our road to 5,000 subscribers. I also want to mention that there's a new build behind us, and that's from the previous episode. So if you didn't see that, make sure to watch that video when we built this sort of cool build behind us. There's also a secret room included, and that's a little disco that our fans wanted, or some of you guys wanted on the island, which is very cool. So the secret disco is actually back here, down on the right corner. Be sure to head down here and check out this room. Because this is where we party, and this is where the disco happens. We also had a major raven here the other day. You can put a clip in quick. So we just go down here. You can see that we actually have a full house today, or tonight, and everyone's jamming out down here, having fun. My brother's a DJ, as you can see here. He's working it. He's got his mask on. He's the new DJ coming up here on the Hypixel Skyblock server, and everyone's jamming out. As you can see, you had lots of fun here. But that's it for today's video. So thanks guys so much. Make sure you guys like the video, comment down below if you haven't already, subscribe, and of course, see you guys in the next one.